Thank you so much for joining us. This is Inside South Florida. I am your host, Gabrielle Arzola. Okay, sports fans, listen up. I'm sure you've heard of our many pro sports teams like the Dolphins, the Heat, the Panthers, and the Marlins. But did you know we also have a new sports team in town? So we have Cameron, no other than to tell us more. Cameron, this is Rugby?
That's right, Gabby. We now have Major League Rugby here in South Florida.
This is crazy.
It is so exciting. As if 4 pro teams wasn't enough, we now have a 5th, and I am pumped for season. In fact, it just kicked off Sunday night for the Miami Sharks. They play at Inter Miami's facilities, and it is exciting, let me tell you. In fact, before season officially kicked off, I stopped by practice to learn about the team, the program, the players, and the sport itself. Check out this story. You're making history as the first MLR team here in Miami as the Miami Sharks. How does that make you feel?
Feels pretty special. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I signed there, to be part of something special like this. So no, it's very cool. The team's very excited. The city's starting to get excited. So a couple of days time, it should be epic.
Yeah, just an incredible honor to be here. Can't wait to get everything started and start well. We want to start well. We want to be a successful team for Miami. We want to prove everyone right that's our supporters, that we want to play for them as well. We want to bring everyone to the stadium and make them enjoy rugby and see what it's all about.
If you could describe or explain rugby in 30 seconds, the whole game, the rules, everything,
Oh, wow. Okay.
What would you say?
Rugby is a contact sport that's very physical, that's very quick. You have to be mentally ready to play rugby. You play it with a swear ball. You play for 80 minutes. There's a breakdown, scrums, line-outs, attack, defense, how you call it, attack and offense.
It's not a touchdown, it's a
try. You score a try, that's 5 points. You score a goal, that's 2 points. You score a penalty, that's 3 points.
Rugby might be new to Miami, but it is clearly not new to the South African native. Smith comes from a family of rugby athletes and holds great pride in his home country, boasting back-to-back World Cup championship titles. Rugby is a way to relate, and believe it or not, the family-like atmosphere is prevalent.
Coach Jose said when we arrived here, and even when we were doing meetings when I was in South Africa, that he wants to preach family, he wants to be a family-based club.
Now it's funny, because when I think of rugby, I don't quite think of like welcoming, family, nice, because it's so tough. It's such a tough sport.
I just think in between the 4 lines, it's quite physical, it's tough, it's some words fly around, but when you're done and behind it, after the 4 lines, it's just family-based, it's a camaraderie that I can't explain it, it's just different. And I think it's vital for us coming from so far, being tight with your family and becoming a family here. So,
why does rugby belong in Miami? According to Pryor, it might just be the city sport that sums up South Florida the most.
The culture of the city, the vibe, like it's a very lively city. Rugby's a very lively game, especially when it's in the sun, you know, and the Spanish flavor we're talking about, the asados and all that sort of stuff that goes on. It's honestly a perfect match.
And a perfect opportunity for you to stop by a Sharks match this season to catch the action and dive into all South Florida's newest pro sports team has to offer. On the field now through June.